Bulavinaka. I am Grace Songawanga, and today my group and I will be presenting to you the marketing plan for our Deep River Eco Lodge and Tours. We are the Deep River Eco Lodge and Tours. We are located along the main highway and along Fiji's deepest river in Reketi Maduata, that is on the other main island of Fiji. Now, our vision is to provide the best services without causing harm to the environment, and to use our business to inspire and implement solutions to the environmental crisis. Our mission is to be the best in eco-lodge, tours, and services through equitable and sustainable approaches.
The Deep River Eco Lodge and Tours international markets are Australia and New Zealand. With information gathered from Fiji Data Bureau of Statistics, Fiji annual visitor arrivals reached a total of 894,389, which is a 2.8% increase from 2018 arrivals. With these, Australia accounted as the highest visitors to the country, followed by New Zealand and the United States. The main purpose of the visits to the country are for holidays, visiting friends and families, and the least business trips. However, according to the Trading Economic Global Macro Model, the tourist arrival to Fiji is projected to trend around 125 million in 2022. With the world current crisis, the Fijian travel and hospitality industry is dependent comprehensively on data compiled by the Fiji Bureau of Statistics. Our domestic target markets are Fiji urban centers, Savusavu, Lautoka, Nadi, Suva, Lambasa, and Taveuni. The Deep River Eco Lodge and Tour is situated in the transit of Savusavu town, Lambasa, and Nambuwalu jetty.
Hi, my name is Nandita Nandini. My ID is S1117114. Moving on to the target market. The targeted market of Deep River Eco Resort and Tours are both local and international markets. New Zealand and Australia tourists are the ones we are especially targeting on. This is due to the reason that these two countries have the highest number of tourism arrival in Fiji. This is especially the young couples and family who love to explore Fiji for the first time. So moving towards the competitor analysis, and the first competitor on our list is the local competitor, which is the Levu's eco-friendly lodge, that is Palmley Farms Eco Lodge Villas and Bures. It features ocean view villas, restaurant overlooking the Great Sea Reef and ocean view pool. Its star rating is 8.4 over 10. Its strengths are well established eco-lodge. It is proven to be legitimately eco-friendly. It offers whole package with trimmings. It provides recreational activities such as cooking lessons, snorkeling, and kids activities. It provides tours as well. Its weaknesses are high expenditure due to the extra services provided by them to their guests, which needs recruitment of more skilled people. For example, a chef cannot take the cooking class because he will be committed in the kitchen. Thus, there should be a qualified personnel to take the cooking class, which can also lead to the lack of trained and skilled staffs. The last one on the list is the lack of resources. It's because of its location, and plus there are not many job opportunities available in Levu as well. The second one on our list is the Kimi Ora Eco Resort in New Zealand, off State Highway 60 and overlooking Kaiteriteri Beach. This is informal resort surrounded by native forest of 2 kilometers from Little Kaiteriteri Beach along Tasman Sea and 11 kilometers from Abel Tasman National Park. Its star rating is 4.7 over 5, whereas it is a 4-star rated resort. It is a well-established eco resort. It provides body treatment and spa packages. it is environmental friendly, and it is a great attraction to those customers who are more towards the environment sustainable practices. Its weaknesses are high maintenance cost. They can face competition from other eco resorts. They have limited accommodation since they have only 22 rooms available in their resort. The last one on our list is the Daintree Eco Lodge, Daintree Rainforest in Australia. It is surrounded by lush rainforest. This tranquil lodge is 12 kilometers from Daintree Wild Zoo and 20 kilometers from the Daintree Discovery Center. Its star rating is 4.6 over 5 and it is a 3-star rated lodge. It is also well established and it has 15 eco-friendly bands with magical surrounding abundant with flora and fauna, and its weaknesses are limited accommodation only. It is mostly for couples and it has more expenditure for the maintenance of the natural surrounding. The last one on the list is the high competition due to lots of nearby attraction and sites or lodges available to them.
Hello everyone, my name is Shania and I'll be talking on SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis is important because it helps us evaluate where the company stands in a competitive market and what are some of the steps that we need to take for the further strategic planning. Moving on to the strength, the first point here is freehold land, where the resort will be based on where our resort will be based on. We have freehold land in there, so we do not have to worry about the rent payment, etc. The second point is good network signals from both mobile providers, radio and televisions. We have good network signals, so our customers will not have any difficulties while getting access to the internet. Third point is if we are planning to use solar power because we are more concerned towards our environment. Using solar power will not harm our environment in any way. Government station with all relevant departments, health, police, forestry, agriculture, postal office are all available for our customers to get easy access to it. And the last one is best attraction. We have bat caves, waterfall, native tree reserve and Bilimbili along across the deep river in Fiji. So these are our best attractions. Moving on to the weakness, dependent on weather, airline ships and environment. We can have delays if we have bad weather conditions like cyclone, heavy rainfall, so the airlines and ships may delay on. If we have difficulties in bad weather, facing difficulties with the bad weather conditions. Geographical distance from major town, we have almost 1 and 15 minutes like difference from Raketi to Lamasa town, so the visitors may feel some form of difficulties while getting access to the main Lamasa town. Mass tourism, environmental issues. Mass tourism, since we are the only resort there, so a lot of tourists can come at once and this can cause environmental issue later on. And lack of trained staff. Moving on to the opportunity side, employment opportunity for everyone from nearby communities where where the locals can come and get access to the resorts. Doing international business, since we are the only resort there who is doing international business, so in that way we do not have much competition, minimum competition. And plans for new airstrip in Raketi as a marketing competition, so this will help our customers to easily get access to our resort. Lastly, threats. Moving on to threats. First point here is the global pandemic, example COVID-19. If the thing carries on like this, so we may get less visitors into the resort. Local and international political mobility, especially for the international political instability like coups. If this thing happens, then there will be less of visitors coming into our resort because no one wants to put their life at risk. Next, a disaster example bed where the cyclones can also affect our visitor arrivals like flood, etc. Like flood, cyclone, and etc. Because now tourists will want to put their life at risk. Local unrest, example boycott, roadblock, or some political protest in the country can affect the hospitality industry as well. Thank you.
Hi, it's Grace again. Now into the gist of marketing. We've listed here four main objectives, four marketing objectives. Number one being to introduce Deep River Ecologian Tours to the world. Being a new venture altogether, it is vital that we get a name for ourselves. We become a brand that people will recognize, that people will see and want to, you know, have a bite of, per se. Um, and that will be done in the form of the second objective, which is through advertisements, promotions, and this we will delve into more as we in our channels and our strategies. Number three is to, as we gain momentum, as we build a name for ourselves, we would like to see that there's 80% sales within 6 months of our startup. And fourth is to ensure that we retain our customers and increase sales by 10% in 6 months. Now, just what are we selling? We have four main packages. We have the adventure package, we have the student group package, the family package, and the conventionals package. The products is the same across all four packages, except for the conventionals package with the inclusion of conference room package, conference room, the Wi-Fi, group dinners. The prices, though, vary. For the adventure package, there's accommodation, meals, and tours with a price of $200, 250 Australian dollars per night. The target here are adventurous green tourists between the ages of 25 and 55. For student group package, we have accommodation, a dorm-like setting. We have meals and tours, and the price is $685 total for 5 nights per student. Students aged between 16 to 24. For our family package, it's inclusive of accommodation, meals, and tours, priced at 800 Australian dollars. For a family of 4, children below the age of 12 get discounts. For our conventionals package, the price is 25,000 total for 5 nights for 20 participants. This is in Fijian dollars. Our target here are local groups, organization, conventioners. Now, for the process of buying our package, for online bookings, as I've listed here step by step, you book via the SDA Travel or via the links provided through our social media platforms. This links to the booking portal on our website. Second step for you will be to place your booking. Step 3, once we receive your booking, we will email you the confirmation and then assign to you a staff that you will have consistent communication with. Step 4, once you finalize your booking, you can pay a deposit of 50% upfront. This deposit is non-refundable in the case of late cancellation. So payments will be accepted via Visa, debit, or credit by the ANZ Bank. And the final step would be to finalize payments upon checkout. Now, for direct bookings, you can walk in, email, book your stay, make your deposit 50% upfront, enjoy your stay, and again finalize your payments upon checkout. This is specifically for the local market. Now, should our marketing strategies and campaign work? This is what we'll be looking at in the next 6 months, our sales forecast within the 6 months. As I've stated in our objectives to have 80% sales within the first 6 months, this is what we're looking at. You will notice a spike in July and September for student groups. That's because it's targeted during their school break or their summer break. For conventioners, June is usually media, where organization companies have the midterm review, media review, reflections. So that's where that's targeted. And then we just have average and adventurers and families. Families as well. There's a spike in June and September, targeting the holiday periods as well.
Hello everyone, my name is Shahil Kumar. Today I'll be talking about the distribution channel for Deep River Eco Resort and Tours. So basically, a distribution channel is mostly a network of companies or intermediaries through which a product or service moves before reaching the final customer. It can be in direct or indirect ways. The Deep River Eco Resort and Tours will promote its services to the people through the use of social media. For example, Facebook, Instagram, and Google AdWords for international and local people. We, as the Deep River Eco Resort and Tours, will be using the distribution channel, which is direct and indirect. For the direct distribution channel, we will use walk-ins, phone calls, emails, websites, and Facebook Messenger, since we have developed a Facebook page for our Deep River Eco Resort and Tours. And for the indirect distribution channel, we will target the local travel agents. For Fiji, for example, FOMI, Fiji Travel Tours, Travel Managers and Tours Fiji Limited, Rosie Holiday Fiji, Fiji Travel Tours, Go Local Transfers and Tours. And for the overseas travel agents such as STA Travels, Pacific and International Travel. This will be the distribution channel used by the Deep River Eco Resort and Tours to reach our customers. Thank you.
What will these marketing campaigns look like, you may ask? Our main target is the STA Travel, being a global, widely known in the field of travel and tourism, especially in the two countries. This will be our main target for international digital marketing, especially in the two countries. That will be followed by the 4 social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. According to studies, these are the 4 main social media platforms used by Australians and New Zealanders, and between the age range of 18 to 65. We've also listed our website as a platform for booking. We will include links in all our international marketing campaigns on the 5 previous social media platforms, and then we will include link for the website specifically for booking purposes. For traditional marketing, we have the Fiji Time, which is the Fiji Airways in-flight magazine. It is a monthly issue, so our target there was to place an ad within the Fiji Time for a period of 3 months. For the Fiji Times, our target is to place ads in the Fiji Times in the weekends for a period of 3 months as well. And the same for Fiji One. We will place ads in the evenings, especially during the main news time, which is at 6, and then the news breaks for a period of a month. This is basically what I've just explained earlier, but in more detail. You can have a read in your own time. Thank you. Now, for potential marketing challenges, first off, we need buy-in from investors. We need people, businesses who are willing to invest in our business and see our business grow and expand. But given the current COVID-19 pandemic and the current economic crisis, this looks like to be a challenge. Secondly, again, being a new business, one of the challenges will be getting clients, getting customers who would be loyal and that we can keep and maintain as our returning customers. Thirdly, there's a lack of resource. We have identified that we have the labor, the land, and the resources to support this business, but we do not have the main capital or cash to start up the business. These two can affect brand awareness campaigns, and also in future this could be an effect if there's not much capital to support the business, let alone campaigns and marketing strategies. Number 5, we have increased competition. We've read in some of the readings on perusal, and with the current talks at the global level on climate change, environmental awareness, there's a move, there's a drive towards eco-friendly, environmentally friendly initiatives and activities, and there's also the possibility of the tourism industry expanding in this area in future. So this will prove more, will give more competition, increased competition in the field of ecotourism. And then number 6 is retaining customers, as I've highlighted earlier in number 2, the challenge of retaining, keeping customers, especially if there's increased competition from other ecotourism providers. And finally, given the current COVID-19 pandemic, there's the likelihood of an economic crisis, recession in the near future. So that too will affect marketing and the business of Deep River Ecology Tourism. And lastly, we have a list of references here that we have sourced for our research. Thank you.